Hello everyone. So here I'm starting today again with the other 10 questions of the topic biological classification. Well, the first question over here is before going through the questions, let me assure you that most of the questions over here, whatever we will see, is also related with the other topics of this syllabus of your PGT exams. So the questions, whatever the questions are, each and every question is very important from the point of view of examination. Okay, now which of the following, question number 21 states, which of the following are likely to be present in deep sea? Well, here nothing is there to discuss. Just we know that archaebacteria are the one which are likely to be present in deep sea. Next is question number 22. All eubacteria have. Now, all the eubacteria consist of what? A rigid cell wall? Yes, we do find cell wall which are rigid, and we can find flagellum also. So both 1 and 2 are correct for this question. So answer number 4 is the right answer to this question. Next, we are moving on to the question number 23. Which of the following classification is based on some morphological characters? Now, before answering this, we all know that artificial system of classification, phylogenetic natural system of classification was given by whom? So first of all, if we talk about artificial system was given by Carolus Linnaeus. Then if we talk about the natural system of classification, this was given by Benjamin Hooker. And if we talk about the phylogenetic, then this was given by Ernest Haeckel. Now, here it is stated that classification is based on some morphological characters. So, if we talk about natural system of classification, this is based on characteristic taxonomy. Either it is biological, physiological, etc. And if we talk about the phylogenetic, then this classification is based on relation in genetics. Or we may say that evolutionary relationships. Okay, so here artificial system is left with morphological characters. That means artificial system of classification is based on some morphological characters, and this artificial system was given by Carolus Linnaeus. Then next, the question is related. You see, system of classification used by Linnaeus was, so if you have understood the answer of this question properly, then you can answer this also, that system of classification was used by Linnaeus was which one? So here the answer to this is artificial system. Next is that question number, so here the answer is number 1 and here the answer is 2. In both the cases it will be artificial system. Next we are moving on to question number 25. Two kingdoms constantly figured in all biological classification. Now whatever the classifications were, whether it was 2 classification, 3 classification or 5 kingdom classification theory, in all the cases, which one was common? Which one was constantly figured? Plantae and Animalia. This both. That is answer number 1 was seen in both the cases. Next we are moving on to the question number 26. Now beforehand only we have discussed about the question that which of the following classification is based on some morphological characters. So here I have discussed about artificial, phylogenetic, natural. So from here, when we found out, what did we find out that is related to question number 26 is that phylogenetic system of classification, I did say that it is based on relation in genetics, or we can say that evolutionary relationship. So answer number 1 is correct for this. And if we talk about morphological features, then it is the artificial system. Next, we are coming on to the VAM, vesicular arbuscular mycorrhiza. Now, like in my previous video, we had gone through a question. Again, I'm showing you that question. Which one of the following helps in absorption of phosphorus from soil by plants? So I said, means the question's answer was glomus. So glomus is a fungus or fungi, you may say, that which in association with the plants whose roots are poorly developed. So glomus comes in association, forms a symbiotic relationship with that plant and let the plant availability of phosphorus from the soil. So here again comes that VAM. So glomus was a mycorrhiza which was also stated as symbiotic. So here also we will go through that VAM is a symbiotic, but here we have seen symbiotic bacteria. Here we are getting options like symbiotic bacteria and symbiotic fungi. So among this both, which one will be correct? Well, among this both, fungi will be correct because glomus was a arbuscular mycorrhiza which was in association with the plant and forms mutualism, and that mutualism is known as symbiosis. So the fungi, glomus is symbiotic fungi. So VAM is always a symbiotic fungi. So the answer to this is number 4. 27's 4. Next is cell wall of all fungi is composed of what? Now in my previous video, when I have stated over there that we all have come to know that fungus is also having cell wall, and the cell wall is composed of chitin, glucans and glycoprotein. So if you talk about glycoprotein, they may be polysaccharide, monosaccharide, oligosaccharide, etc. So here we find chitin over here and nowhere else. Okay, here also we find chitin, but we do not find cellulose in case of fungi. So if you have any confusion, like suppose you know that fungus cell wall is composed of chitin, glucans and glycoprotein, but you don't know that whether it will be polysaccharide or not, but from the option itself you can recognize that a fungus do not have cellulose. Cellulose is the composition of kingdom Plantae. Now from here, so option number 1, 28's 1 will be the answer by eliminating option number 2. Next, question number 29. So here claviceps is a member of which of the fungus? This clavicep is a fungus. Well, so the answer to this will be 29's 1, Ascomycetes. So this types we will be studying in another topic very thoroughly. So just for now, you get to know that claviceps is a member of Ascomycetes. These are the types of groups of fungus. Now the last question is question number 30, that 5-kingdom system of classification suggested by R.H. Whitaker is not based on. Now, Whitaker was the one who gave the 5-kingdom system classification. Now, among this option, which one is the correct? So the options are like presence or absence of well-defined nucleus, mode of reproduction, mode of nutrition, complexity of body organization. Now, if we talk about the 5-kingdom system, yes, it follows mode of reproduction. If we see mode of nutrition, yes, it follows mode of nutrition. Complexity of body organization, also it follows. Okay, body organization, like you may say that whether it is coelomate, acoelomate, pseudocoelomate, etc. How many layers are there? So there are many body organization. So if we talk about cellular organization or tissue level of organization or organ level of organization, so if we talk about the complexity of body organization, yes, it does follow. So here the answer to this will be presence or absence of well-defined nucleus. It is not based on this, that whether it is having presence or absence of well-defined nucleus, because only will find absence of well-defined nucleus in bacteria, but other from the protozoans, from the Protista, we find presence of a well-defined nucleus. So this 5-kingdom system of classification is not based on presence or absence of a well-defined nucleus. So it is here for today.